Hello, everybody. Amol in the team builder section. Yes, more BBR Saturday. As you know, you like them, I think. I'm not sure if you do actually, so never mind. Maybe you hate them. I don't know. I never got responses of if people like those or not, but I'm gonna continue anyway. If I don't hear anyone hating them, so I guess I can just continue. Yeah, BBR. We are the fourth week of the season currently, and for opponents of the day, we're up against Keegan. Keegan, good friend, good good person. But we're fighting him today. As you can see, his team right here as Palafin, not Finizen, Palafin. I just put this one on purpose because that's how it starts in the battle. And Meowscarada, Raging Bolt, Clefable, Skeledirge, Bronzong, Terra Normal, and Fairy Cyclozar, Okidogi, Iron Jugulus, and the Palafin. So yeah, I mean we know what Palafin is. Like it starts a week early, but after that it just becomes such a just absurd Pokemon with absurd stats of a legendary, you know that. Meowscarada, which is an absurd attacker this generation. Like, he has so much coverage, it's so fast, so strong, very scary. He's basically just like a similar Weavile, basically. And of course, Raging Ball that is new, that is strong and everything. Clefable, which I think is better as a special wall versus me anyway, because we have the thing like Terrapagos and everything. There's another Pokemon that can be unaware as well, but can also boost itself with Torch Song. Bronzong, which has a good defensive typing ability that makes it a bit annoying to deal early. Yeah. And after this, I guess Jugulis because it can be pretty strong. That's pretty much what I expect the most out of his team. Actually, there's also Okidogi, what am I saying? Yeah, which can, I guess, doesn't mess up immediately by Pecharunt. If I were to guess what Pokemon he brings, but yeah, I would say the team most likely for me would be, yeah, Finn, Meow, Raging Bolt, Clef, Bronzong, and Jugulis, I would say. Like I could see, like I mean, those Pokemon I see the most. It's just a matter of which one they decide together. But yeah, so that's enough for the team building section. That was again poorly presented by me because I never script anything. I just try to do on the go. So let's just jump onto the team right here, right now. So for starters, I'm rocking with max HP, max special attack, a Terrapagos with leftovers, a 2 attack and Terra Starstorm, Dark Pulse, Roar, and Rain Dance. So I'm not. Okay, so here's the explanation. Of course, I have Terra Starstorm and Dark Pulse as the main attacking move. Terra Starstorm, it's everything. Dark Pulse is for Skeledirge and Bronzong, respectively. Two of them super effective. And then, what about Roar and Rain Dance? Well, if I were to look at Gideon's team, Clefable is the one that doesn't get annihilated by Terrapagos immediately. Like, it depends on what it is. Like, if he's Magic Guard, it's fine versus, like, a bulky toxic variant of Terrapagos, but can get set up by Calm Mind. Well, Unaware is good against Calm Mind itself, but has to be wary of Toxic. But it can also be a, utility move and everything. So the idea behind those last two moves are to mess with Clefable's recovery. If he's Wish on his Clefable, I can roar Clefable out before he resists if of the Wish. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the Wish to something else, but I feel like Clefable dying much faster is better for me than than compared to having something else gives the Wish anyway. I mean, that's what I think is better. And then Rain Dance is in case he's instead Moonlight on his Clefable, because Moonlight restore 50% on no weather, like 75% I think, or 67 when it's Arch Sunlight, but 25% if it's any other weather, so rain and everything like that. And I went with Rain Dance because Terrapagos' only weather moves are that and Sunny Day, and Sunny Day boosts Moonlight, so I don't want this. So it's pretty much just Rain Dance that I have. Which might sound very risky considering that I'm fighting a Palafin. So getting Palafin rain seems absurdly stupid to bring, but don't worry, I have safety measure. Well, first because I have leftovers, so I don't have like like the damp rock. So not a lot of turn, but I also have other measure. Next, Weakness Policy, Bulky Pecharunt, with Melodic Chain, Shellable, Recover, and Defense Curl. I'm trying something a little here. So for the investment, I just put enough special bulk to not get completely nuked too easily by special move. Like I remember I don't get like 2-hit KO by Raging Bolt to smash special attack Thunderbolt. Whereas I survived Draco, and Draco loses some special attacks, I could just heal it off. And of course, I just went with the rest in defense. A little bit special attack, but mostly in defense with a bold nature because I get much more value from a plus defense nature on Pecharunt. And if you remember what his team has, it has nothing that resists both Shadow Ball and, I mean, Poison and Ghost. Like, it has immunities, but you have to be careful around that. And the reason I'm weakness policy is to be able to take on Okidogi better. Because it will just hit me, but then I will be able to get weakness policy activated and be able to hit much harder. And I have defense curl to be able to get on versus Okidogi trying to just bulk up his way through a Pecharunt potentially. So I can just boost my defense and then weakness policy. Like it's only one time, but I feel like forcing Okidogi out even once can be very a lot of value for me. And of course, like I said, because it's stab or hard to resist on his team, it can get very, very overwhelmed. Like even by one attack when boosted. Next, I have the choice card for Landorus. I went with physical Landorus this time. Like, it's not good for Palafin, but it's not his job for. Like, it gets the jump on Meowscarada, which is big for a strong U-turn. It forced Bronzong out, which is also great. It's just a decent revenge skill for also Okidogi as well. If it's not boosting booster speed energy on Aerojugulis or Scarf, it's also good for Rock Slide. And of course, I have Crunch to hit the Bronzong if I want to damage it. And I'm not mixed because I just like just max attack really. Which I mean, I know Landorus is known to be that strong special attackers, but let's not forget it's also has a strong attack stat. Not just for mixed set, but just physical set in general. Like sure, I'm not using what Landorus is known for because the sheer force special attacker is just super strong. But I'm being honest. I know I'm not running the what Landorus is known for recently, but I feel like it's hard. It's like Chiyu in a way, no? I mean, yeah, it's strong. It's good everything. It's just awkward to use. Like I know it's me, so I'm not surprised, but I still find it weird. But I guess in another way, Landorus also has a great typing and just good stat all around, so it can do more than just that. So I guess there's a reason also why I'm bringing not just that. But yeah, I just find it weird. It's like it's really just like a Chiyu in a way. Like if you really want to bring like the life form and everything, it will work. Like no doubt about it. But it's not gonna be. I mean, yeah, it's draft is weird. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, next, I reckon it and look at the details of this set. Rocky helmet, max defense with the move sticky web, iron defense, giga drain infestation, and on top of that, my ability isn't water bubble but water absorb. Yeah, that's what I mean by this is my safety measure for the Palafin. I have a water immunity, and Palafin is known to use water move a lot, which I thought was much, much better than trying to just survive on barely hit. Because if it's banded, I still get nuke, even with max defense. If it's sub bulk up, it can just, still water move and everything. So having something that punishes Palafin to use water move is great. And also, I feel like it's fine to not go with a, offensive water bubble as well. Considering it has things like Raging Bull, so it's not like I was gonna do like it can still hurt. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not weak at all. But again, experimentation also surprise factor because I don't think anyone would expect a Raccoonet to run Water Absorb, which can also be a nice combo with my Terra Steel because then I can be immune to things like acrobatics from Palafin. Like I just need to be careful of what Palafin's other moves are because if it's close combat, of course I want to stay like my original typing with the bug type. But if it's like potentially acrobatics, then yeah, I will use my Terra Steel. And then Iron Defense is to combat a bulk up Palafin. If it's not taunt, I can just boost my defense against it. If it's taunt, then I can at least infestation it and get Giga Drain off as well. But Giga Drain, I put 12 special attack EVs in purpose because I always two-shot a substitute for a max special defense Palafin. So yeah, max HP, max special defense, careful. I two-shot the sub all the time. And infestation is just as a way to still be able to get damage somewhat because I'm not running offense otherwise. So trapping is some chip from the infestation can be nice to compensate. And then next, I have safety measure Weavile with knockoff Axel Ice Shard, pretty standard, but it's pretty hard. But then endure red card. Well, again, I think red card is underrated this generation with so many threats trying to set up, or all the paradox Pokemon. Like, Yeah, I know there's Raging Bull, but it's not for Raging Bull I'm gonna use the red card. It's for stuff like, bulk up Palafin and bulk up Okidogi. Basically, if those threats got set up and won the exchange by luck, then I can just go revow, endure, and just force them out thanks to the red card. I know I can go pickpocket to combo with the fact that I have a consumable, but I don't necessarily wanna give a potential idea that I have a consumable. It's not like I don't think it's. I also need to do this anyway, so I might as well with with the more likely get out from and I'll potentially risk him knowing and just ignore revive when I click endure on the turn. Like when you see revive, just think of him attacking, right? So I thought that's a nice surprise for it as well on this Pokemon. But besides that, it can of course be very offensive. Also it works because since it's a red card that you don't want to get used of, without the type of Pokemon you just want to bring out anyway and just get damage, and the opponent switches out into a Pokemon that has a better matchup. Or they say and die. So I thought this was a good Pokemon to have the red card on. And then last, it was really a mix between Sylveon and Garganacl. I just wanted something with special investment to take on Raging Bolt better. And I know Sylveon is better because it has higher special defense and is immune to Dragon. I just went with Guard because I'm not that helpless to pass around Wish and Protect, which killed my momentum a little and makes Sylveon vulnerable at times. At least Garg has Recover and also can annoy with Soul Cure. And yeah, also this is the debut of Garganackle. I have an eject button in case, which is for the lead scenario. Like the earlier it sends Virgin Bolt, I can go Guard, get hit, eject button out into my Landorus to start forcing Bronzong out and just with U-turn and everything. Of course, I'll still be bulky enough to recover later unless it's like Specs Bolt. But if it's Specs Bolt, then at least I'll be able to know that it's not like AV or something. But to that, the rest is pretty standard. Like I said, Cure. You have the Earthquake to be able to do big damage on Bolt, recover in Stealth Rock. Not necessarily Stealth Rock, it's just a luxury to have. But yeah, that's the team 4 versus Keegan. We hope that we will to win. Like I didn't mention also that his current record is not the best currently. Like no, of course, Keegan is a good player. It's just some people can have a rough season at times. That's the case for Keegan. But so of course he wants to get a win finally. But us, we want to continue a winning streak. So on that, I will let you enjoy the match and see you later, everybody. Hello. Why am I doing an intro? I'm not doing intro anymore. All right. BBR versus Keegan. We see the Palafin, Meowscarada, Raging Bolt, Bronzong, Okidogi, and the Iron Jugulis. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. So what Pokemon was it? Okay, there's no Clefable. Okay, so my Terrapag and there's no Skeletor as well. Okay, so my Terrapagos. Uh, okay, yeah, I guess that's gonna help my Terrapagos a little bit to not have to deal with those two. It's pretty much just Bronzong and everything, but that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna stick to what I want to do the most. So lead Araquanid. Yeah, so Araquanid, Landorus, I have the 6. He has his 6, I have my 6. I think we're ready to go then. So yes, okay, so good luck at Funky again, that's not a good match. I obviously want to win because we're currently undefeated, but Keegan also wants to win because he just has lost. So who knows? So either the streak will continue for both of us, or both of our streaks will end here in our own Fafana. Yeah, that's expected as a lead. Yeah, that's a lead I expected. It could be lead spikes. It could be leading. I think I'm just gonna get the web up, which like it'll make you'll make a Palafin slower and everything. So I'm gonna go for sticky web here. Like I know Keegan likes to run boots, but having web is nice. And I max defense my Araquanid, so I should be able to take the hit from Meowscarada. I don't need to Terra. I want to keep my original typing for now. He goes for a U-turn, he is Protean. That's good to know. Nice Gano, I'm Rocky Helmet. Oh, my Araquanid, but that's fine. Because now I'll get my web, which is nice to slow down potentially Okidogi, Raging Bolt, and Palafin. Like I'm pretty sure Meowscarada is boot, but I think slowing down those 3 is just good enough.
And besides, confirming boots on Meowscarda is also good because my Weavile with Nuama, that's the Raging Bolt, but that's fine. I set up the web. I don't need to Terra here, I'm gonna keep HP on my Araquanid for Palafin. I'm gonna go into my Garganacl. Also, we know he's not booster energy. Yeah, so Garganacl and eject button. I don't have Sylveon, so the Dragon move is the most obvious, technically, because you don't want to let Landorus in. I would love to hard Lando, especially if he tries to Volt Switch, but because I don't have Sylveon, I don't want to take a Dragon move to the face. Yeah, if I had Sylveon, I could risk the Landorus more, but because I don't have Sylveon, I won't. Alright, Garg. He goes for a Draco in 5. Is this Shifter X? That's not Specs. That's not Specs, but that's good to know. Perfect. So it's minus 2 special attacks. I can just freely go into my Landorus now. Yeah, I think it's a V Raging Bolt, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my Landorus. I'm gonna click U-turn, like the Draft League player that I am. Even if he stays, he's minus 2 special attack. You switch out. I know Bronzong was obvious and I could have just crunch, but I think U-turn's fine. O'Brien, that's the Bronzong. It's on a U-turn, it's not helmet. He knows that I'm not Life Orb. So I know I could go Weavile, but Weavile risk like a cold burn to body press or heavy slam, which I don't want that. I think I'm just gonna go Terrapagos and start, well, you know, Terrapagosing. Like if he's cold burn, then at least I burn it with Terrapagos, which is much safer to break it with. Yeah, Terrapagos, and I can go for Dark Pulse. The little turtle that could, my reliable partner, bridle the Terrapagos. Yeah, and I just go for a Dark Pulse here. If he switches to Okidogi, that's fine. I have my Pecharunt for. If he stays, tries to self-rock or to break my ability as well. I have leftovers to try and go back into it. Because if he goes Okidogi, I have my Pecharunt. That goes so good versus him because he has no Pokemon that resists both Ghost and Poison. Of course he has Pokemon that can resist one, but not both, so I have to be careful with it. It's pretty much just the Iron Jugulis that I have to be careful of with my Pecharunt. Yeah, he was in fact Cobra, so he's good to break it with Terrapagos. Is it a flinch we get? Do we get a flinchy? Some flinchy maybe? Nah. We get some luck. That's very good for us. So that's perfect. So we basically get basically nothing from his Colbur Berry. Good job, Terrapagos. That's a very good flinch you got there, buddy. Yeah, and burning the Cobra is so good for Weavile and Landorus. Yeah, that's basically a good turn for me. Say again, perfect. So Bronzong will be like, it's dead! Because Terrapagos, you're so lucky! I'm sorry, Gigan, but Terrapagos, you're so lucky. That's perfect for me. Not for him, but for me. We love Pokemon in this house. Yeah, that's super lucky, and I will take it. Turkey, who's Turkey? That's Okidogi? That is in fact an Okidogi. That is not heavy duty boots. I could stay and get damage on it, but I don't want to get the Toxic Chain. Like Terrapagos is still valuable for, you know, the Iron Jug, and I have my Pecharunt. So I could just go into it, of course. And I think I will, because now I can just get my Pecharunt in. Like, it has no more, it has Okidogi that resists Melodic Chain, but that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna go Pecha. If he tries to bulk up, then that's fine, I can just defense curl up. I'm pretty sure I would have explained the thought process of why I have a defense curl on my Pecharunt in the team building. Alright, Pecharunt! Even better, that's a Drain Punch. I fight Welcome for knockoff, but that's fine with me. I could go for... I kind of like the Melodic play at first because it covers and I think I'm Shadow Ball. I'm gonna Shadow Ball first. Yeah, Shadow Ball first, then Melodic Unit. I like this. Yeah, Shadow Ball first. Perfect. So we get some damage. This is like AV damage. That doesn't sound AV at all, but it gets knockoff. Doesn't do a lot. I think this turn I will fire up the Melodic Chain. If he stays, I'll just recover next turn. Yeah, I will go for the Melodic Unit now. Which I think it's fine. Like I don't kill with Shadow Ball anyway, and if you predict Shadow Ball with Iron Jugulis, this is perfect opportunity. I'll just recover next turn if he stays. That's just fine. Like yeah, I don't kill with Shadow Ball anyway. I think I put it in range of Shadow Ball anyway. Maybe not, but I can just recover spam versus Okie Dokie. That seems to be offensive. Okay, Duel. Is it Iron Jug? It's Iron Jug, right? Orb, that sounds like Iron Jug. Big Malignant. And he's booster energy. Yeah. If we get the Poison Confusion. Okay, I've been lucky. I feel like we'll get it. Okay, Special Attack Boost. That's good for Lantaris. Malignant. That will do a lot of damage. Poison. Poison. Oh my god. The game is on our side for now. The game is on our side. Now, obviously, I'll keep my Pecharunt alive. It's still very good. This is where I've been protect on Terraparos, so I've been nice. I don't think I need my Garg at all now because the moment Jug goes down, it has only Meowscarada as an Earthquake resist. So I think I'm fine to go Garg and just sack it at this point. He would have done nothing this match, but I think that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely yeah, fine. We're gonna go Garg. He may even survive a hit and force another poison turn anyway. And also he might get confused, which I know everything I said happened, so maybe he will. If it does happen, I'll be very sorry, Keegan. Okay, he does land the Dark Pulse. But we do survive. I'll just try to get a recover off here. Like, that's fine. But should I get my rocks? If I say I don't need my Garg anyway. Yeah, I can get my rocks. If he does die. Or if he wants to preserve it for some reason. Yes, if he doesn't break through confusion here, I'll get my rocks. If I don't get them, that's absolutely fine. But having my rocks will be able to push his team a little bit faster, but I don't think I need rocks at all. Okay, does he break through confusion or not this time? He does again. That's fine. Alright, I know you did nothing, Garg, but that's okay. That's okay. You try your best. But Iron Jugulis goes down, which is amazing for my Landorus. And now it's only Meowscarada. And I think speaking of Landorus, that seems like the best Pokemon to bring right now. I mean, you could also go into a Palafin. But yeah, I'm gonna go into my Landorus. Actually, speaking of Palafin, he could go Raging Bolt. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're gonna try something. Like I said, that's okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm not saying you might be, but I think you are. You do get hit by the web. But if you're bended, there's a move you can click to get chip. I mean, I don't think you want to get chip on Araquanid because of helmet. But in a world you are, maybe, just maybe. Just maybe. Ah! That's fine. I just get some infestation damage. Yeah, he gets hit by web. Now you get hit by infestation. Oh, his helmet on his Raging Bolt. That's good information to have. He's not AV. So my Araquanid is a little bit low on HP. I think it's fine to go then my Terraparos then. Yeah, I'm supposed to win with Landorus anyway. I think it's fine to go Terrapagos. For Dragon, I'll go Pecharunt. And I think I'll go my Terrapagos. And just try to fight out this Raging Bolt. Yeah, I'll go Terrapagos. Keeping my Araconid alive is nice for the Palafin because if he's choice lock and he's locked into a water move, he loses like immediately. If he will switch, that's fine, I guess. Like he has nothing, like you have to go into his Palafin, that's what I mean. Yeah, I switch out my Terra Bubble. He goes into my Terrapagos. Yeah, he goes for the Volt Switch. I knew. That's fine. It's gonna hurt a little because it's still a Raging Bolt. Well, not a lot actually. I think it's very bulky to Raging Bolt more than offensive, I think. But it goes into who next then? Turkey, that was the Okidogi, right? Okay, that was Okidogi. If I go into my Pecharunt, that's fine. Like I don't, like he has knockoff as my way to hit me, so now knockoff is weakened. Even if he has Psychic Fang to cover for knockoff being weakened after this, it's still fine. I'm gonna go into my Pecha and recover off if I can. Like I don't think I need to use my, yeah, because I don't want to stay and just get Drain Punch to their face, but also I don't want to get knocked off either. Like Terrapagos is not bad to fight a Raging Bolt a little bit. If he predicts me by, okay, switch out first, but that doesn't mean he stays either. So Pecharunt, as he goes for a knockoff again, that's fine. We do survive. I'm gonna click recover here, because that's fine if he switches out. If he goes Raging Bolt, I can just Melodic Chain the Raging Bolt. I am bulky enough to not get twig killed by Thunderbolt anyway, so at the range of HP I will survive Draco most likely, I presume. He does stay. Does he go for a knockoff again? Yeah, yes, Psychic Fang. I'm gonna go for a second recover here. Yeah, I think after this, if he really wants to stay, okay, I'll click probably Defense Craft. I don't think. Do I need to click Defense Girl here? I don't really need to click it. Like just get the damage. Yeah, just get the damage. Like I don't get Twig KO. I can just recover a few times. Like assuring that I get my damage on Okidogi will allow me to now use Terrapagos against it as well. I think he's like HP attack then assault vest. That could be it for his investment. Okay, perfect. Does the drop really matter in retrospective? I'll go for recover again, obviously. I mean, I could go for Defense Girl in a way, right? I mean, I could because, like I said, I'm invested to take on Bolt better. Also, I can potentially just get lucky again versus Raging Bolt because of Melodic Chain. He does withdraw. He goes into who? Raging Bolt? If it's Raging Bolt, I'm gonna stay and attack. Yeah, I'm getting damage on you, sir. I'm getting damage on you. Whether you like it or not. Yep, Melodic Chain. We know you're not AV, so you're still gonna take a good amount of damage. I can also poison you. The moment you're poisoned, you're gonna be in such a bad spot. With my Araconid as well. Yeah, Melodic Chain. Do we get the poison again? 50-50? 50-50? Good damage, 50-50? 50-50 again! Pecharunt, thank you! And Poison Puppeteer. We get it this time, actually. Do we? We don't. That's fine. His Volt switches out. But now his Raging Bolt is poison and weakened. Which is very good for the rest of the team, obviously. Yeah, there should be like guaranteed Earthquake no matter what now from Landorus to kill it with. Well, he goes into who then? If he goes Palafin, I'm going hard Araquanid and show him that I have the Water Absorb. If he's like choice, I just need to not panic because it's Palafin. Yeah, like I said, that's the Palafin. If it's choice ban, he's going for the big water move more than likely. Yeah, 0 to reroll. I do hope it's your water move here, thinking that Araquanid is weakened. Might as well go for the water move. Araquanid. He did look fast. Is it bulk up very fast? I think it's like wave crash or flip turn, right? Wave crash, wave crash, wave crash, wave crash. Surf is special. That's good to know. And I got some HP back. Very, very valuable. So he seems to be special. I think he took a book out of my Araquanid week 1, which is pretty neat to know. Do I double? I think he's gonna double, honestly. Is it needed? Not really. But like, yeah, I think he's gonna double here. I'm going with Terrapagos. I can think I hit with Terrapagos. He stayed, never mind. That's not Surf, right? Yeah, Boom Burst. Is it Throat Spray? He does spray me back. It's Throat Spray. Whoa, very scary. You don't get Vacuum Rave, right? I'm gonna check right now if you get Vacuum. I don't think you do. So Palafin on the special side of the attacking spectrum. You do get a lot of moves, but none of them include Vacuum Wave. A good to know, I guess. I mean, it's fine. I don't need my Terrapagos to win, but I can get damage on it with a Terrastar Storm. We know he's not choice, so it should be faster. Yeah, I'm gonna Terrastar Storm to get damage. I can just go into my Araquanid again next turn. Like, I can. The moment Palafin goes down, Landorus pretty much win, right? So I could have just Terra Seal versus him, actually. But yeah, the moment I get damage on Palafin, also I can use Pecharunt as a finisher potentially, because he's webbed. Yeah, do we get Terrastar Stone? That's gonna do a good amount of damage. Yeah, good. Oh, agility is +1 now. That's fine. That's fine, right? Pretty sure he's gonna Boom Burst here to make sure I don't pivot into my Araquanid. So we know he's +1. We know he's Boom Burst and Water Move. I know I could hard Araquanid now, but I don't think it's needed. I don't think I need my Terrapagos at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go Terrastar Storm here. Yeah, Boom Burst again. I do die. That's fine. Yeah, I think I go into my Araquanid now. Yeah, I think I go Araquanid. And just just click Giga Drain. And I turn right to a Steel type as well. And if he goes for Focus Blast, I can just go Weavile after for the trick. So Terra into a Steel type, and we click Infestation to ensure the kill. I feel like Infestation first to ensure he dies is good. Like to make sure he doesn't switch out after this, to make sure like a reverse get or something. And then Giga Drain. I think that's my play, more than likely. Yeah, I think that checks. Or I think I just Giga Drain. I'm gonna Tyrann to a Steel type because that's allowed. I'll resist Boom Burst and Water Absorb makes me immune to water. It's really just Focus Blast that threatens me. Which I hope he's not. I mean, he did try to Boom Burst my Arcanine at first. Yeah, Boom Burst, perfect. That does hurt because I'm Fizz Def, not Spit Def. Okay, yeah, good. It was good for me to Giga Drain here. Because it was a crit as well. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, and we Giga Drain again. Maybe he expect, if he's not Focus Blast, maybe he expected to just hit Terra Steel with Butter Move anyway. Yeah, he expected to hit Butter Move with okay, Power Grenade. Perfect. No more Palafin. I think that's gonna be a Landorus win. I think that's gonna be a Landorus win. Because if Meow is Scarf, it gets slowed down by the web, which means Landorus is faster. If he goes a Raging Bolt, that's pretty much dead. So yeah, so I could just use a Arcanine and just keep Terrapagos alive. Turkey, that's the Okie dokie. But just make sure it doesn't recover HP at all, because Arcanine can still take a hit from. Yeah, I just go into my Pecharunt and I can just recover. Like, it might even click Psychic Frame predicting me to go into my Pecharunt because I don't seem to do much damage my Arcanine anyway. But I just make sure Okie dokie stay as low as possible. Which I guess I have to make sure it's not Shuka Berry either, to try, Ice Punch my Landorus. Because that Shadow Ball does hurt a bit too much for my liking, so yeah, I have to recognize the Shuka angle. Okay, Drain Punch, that's perfect. Funnily enough, I think I want to show the tech now. Like, I mean, it's just Raging Bolt, Meow, and Okie dokie. I will go for it. Let's show him. I don't care, I'll show. Yeah, Defense Girl. I'm invincible! That would have been funny if I got crit right there. That would have been so funny if I got crit. That would have been the funniest thing ever if I got a crit right here. Alright, he goes back into his rage, but that's fine. I recover here. I mean, I don't need Pecharunt either. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Malignant. That's my strongest move to click here. Like this. He goes for Discharge, he's gonna get a Pecharunt or not? He doesn't, okay. And I'm just gonna attack here to make sure he doesn't, like, paralyze me again. I'm just gonna attack here. I don't want to get Discharge Para. It's not worth. I don't care if he Thunderclap me either. Yeah, perfect. Shadow Ball. No more Raging Bolt. Unnecessary crit, but we'll take it. But yeah, I think this is a win for Landorus at this point, or even Pecharunt maybe. Depends if you get crit or not. Fofana. I kind of want to recover here just because I want to win with my Pecharunt. I want to win with Pecha. I want him to stay alive. But I think getting the Millennium Chain will just accelerate the game to win. Because I don't want to get Axel unlucky either. I'm gonna recover just to be sure. So did I start the? Okay, wait a sec. Okay, he's boot. He's not banded. So I'm gonna go for recover here. Knockoff. He's gonna Protean. He doesn't crit. We're gonna Malediction next turn. Yeah, now we Malignant. Knock off again. Not Punish. Not yet. Malignant. Another Poison maybe. Okay, we're gonna be 2 for 3. I'm just gonna attack here. That's his. And knock off. Perfect. Pecharunt picks up another KO. And I think this is okie dokie. I'm just gonna attack at this point. Like, no reason to delay the game anymore, unless I want to preserve diff for sure. Okay, I'm gonna be sorry, Keegan. I have nothing against you. I just want to preserve differential, okay? I'm sorry that I'm going to recover one more time. I just want differential. That's just it. I just want differential. I'm sorry, Keegan. This, we're still friends. I promise. We're still friends. I still think of you as a great person. I don't do this because I hate you. I just want the diff. I just want the diff. Okay, man. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna just play Shadow Ball for you. Okay. Yeah, and one more Shadow Ball will seal the deal. All right, and Shadow Ball. That's the last Pokemon alive. Boop. Well, that was a game. Little, yeah. I mean, I am sorry for early because if that Bronzong was rocked, that would have been a different game. I think. Like, I'm not sure if it would have mattered a lot, but it would have just been different anyway. That's just unlucky for him. Like, him being 0 and 4 right now sucks. But that's unfortunately what happens. I have nothing that I can do about it to this point. But GG, Keegan. So we continue our undefeated streak after this. But yeah, I did hope it was a little bit better for a game, but like I said, that what happened happened. But I hope this still please you guys. We're currently undefeated, which is pretty cool. Like, I think we pretty much just one win needed to be confirmed playoffs. So yeah, suffice to say, I'm feeling pretty good. So I will just leave you on that, not delay the outro more because if feature me will just want me to end. So I will talk to you guys another time. Peace out. Bye bye. Next